Hello friends, thank you for your response to my last video. I got your messages, many of them. Today I want to discuss a message from a boy of 21. He says that how can we stay positive when everything in our lives are going negative? Nothing seems right. And we are in the midst of a huge problem. I talked to the boy and I found out that for the last couple of years he and his family have gone through a lot of turmoil. His father was diagnosed with cancer and he survived it after a prolonged and rigorous treatment. Later, after that, his mother was ill and he was also suspected of having cancer. They had agonizing months time that it took to finally know that it was not malignant and she was well. These two incidents shook up the boy so much. He found everything negative in his life and he felt that there could be nothing good about his life. Everything he did, everything he thought of, planned of doing would turn out to be all wrong, all bad. It told upon his studies, his future career, and also his self-confidence. Well, this is a classic case of a black dot on a white sheet of paper. Like it is the black dot that we always focus on a white sheet that immediately attracts our attention. Similarly, his life also had that turbulence, that turmoil, which immediately attracted his attention. And as he focused on them again and again, totally, those incidents became huge and, everything seemed bad. But what about the white expanse, the vast area of white in the sheet? We need here a paradigm shift. When I talked to him, I showed him how after the father's diagnosis of cancer, how he recovered, how he totally got cured. Then his mother, how she was later on found to be non-malignant, totally benign. So there were brushes in his life of turmoil which really told upon each one of them emotionally and financially. It was a great time of turbulence, I agree. But then they had their good as well. When I talked to the boy, he told me that during that period, he experienced the growth in him in terms of maturity that was never there before. Those incidents did strengthen them. Those incidents did bring them, the entire family, closer. They experienced a bond that was far closer than before. And for the boy, he found a strength and ability to face troubled time like he never thought he would. So friends, the black dots are there in our lives. When we focus on the black dots, they tend to become huge. They draw our entire attention. But when we look at the white sheet, then we realize, as we focus more and more on the whiteness, the black dot becomes smaller and smaller. In life it is so. You can do the maths. In our total life of many years, how many moments, how many hours of darkness do we face? Compare it with the ordinary life of every day, when we don't face any challenges as such, when there are no particular upsets or bumps on our way. If we just look at them, weigh them, we understand that yes, our everyday life is generally good, unless we dwell upon the small aspects of turbulence in our life. If we dwell upon them and if we refuse to move on and if we stay attached to those moments, then those moments linger and they become huge in life. Otherwise, in everybody's life there are good things. We don't realize them often because we take them for granted, like the white expanse in the sheet. It doesn't clamor for attention and we take it for granted. But for the black dot, it draws our attention. We are immediately attracted to it. And thus, it becomes a monster. Friends, I wish you a positive perspective towards life. We can all have it. This shift of our focus has to be done deliberately. It doesn't happen naturally, but we can still practice it. Please like and comment on the video. Your comments are really helpful for me. Thank you for being there.